Hey y'all, welcome back to another brand new trade recap. So, um, I basically took this trade today. It's almost like 12-hour trade, and we'll go over the trade, and I'll explain why I took this trade, and yeah, pretty much we'll do a breakdown of this trade right here. All right. And if you're new here, make sure to sub up and give a thumbs up to the video, all right, so that it reaches other people who really wants who really needs to watch this kind of video or want to learn something. All right. Okay. So around 9:30. So 9:30 basically didn't reach this low right here on the higher time frame, but on the 5 minute time frame, I think it was able to tap into this gap right here. As you can see, you cannot find more perfect close than this, bro. Right? It's a perfect close. So market traded down through that gap right here, that 5 minute bearish fair value gap around 9:30. But look what this PA did. We engineered this sell side right here, and we swapped that with this move right here, this move. But as soon as we went down, the next candle formed that swing low, and I don't know if we had any SMT at the time. All right, so we also had an SMT, another confirmation. To be honest, I um, rarely look at SMTs. I mean, most of the time I do um, see how the correlated pair is working, but today I didn't um, look on ES. But yeah, we had an SMT here, so you know that this could be a probable reversal to take a trade towards these highs. All right, now around that time, as soon as we formed that swing low right there, look, we had a order block here, a bearish order block. Why is that an order block? That down close candle swept this low, and we are expecting bullish prices from this point on, and we closed into that 5 minute BC again. All right, what does it indicating? It's indicating that we're likely to trade down into that order block or the opening of that candle and grab more orders and shoot through these highs. All right, so I didn't enter at that level because I wanted to be more confident about this set. So I waited for market to close above this 5 minute BC right here that I just showed you. Um, and you could see we also had this market structure shift with that candle. Now that candle was a nice candle. All right. Now, why did I enter on this candle? All right. Do you see it? Do you see it? So this 9:30 candles gap right here. I mentioned it before. Whenever you're using the 9:30 candles gap, make sure to put on the quadrant levels. All right. Whenever you see 9:30 candles, there's a big up close or down close candle without any other candles overlapping it. You should be putting the quadrant levels of that gap. And look what we did. We trade down um, into that 5 minute BC, but didn't go below because we already tapped into this order block. So price doesn't need to go below that. All right, and this gap right here is supporting price that it it's likely to push through these highs, and that's what I used. As soon as I see that this candle closed around the lower quadrant of this gap right here, I entered on exactly on this candle. Look at to the tick, bro. It cannot be more perfect or precise than this, to the tick. All right, now many people gonna say you didn't had your stop loss at that low. All right, man, if you don't know me, how I trade, you haven't even seen me trading this kind of setup. Just go over the videos, the trade recaps, the live trade recaps that I put on this channel, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. I know my craft very well, and I mastered my craft. All right, I don't dabble around too many concepts. I have what I need, and I read price like a what I can literally see through candles, and that's a big statement. But I don't care who thinks what. I know what I know. So as soon as this candles opened, I entered my long position. I took partials above this high because I remembered what happened yesterday, dude. I remembered what happened to me yesterday. I didn't took partials and I literally got stopped out on my trail stop. So I didn't want to repeat that shit. Even though I'm confident about this trade that it's likely to trade up into that, I market can literally do anything. All right, first get that. All right, market doesn't give a fuck about your concept or even mine. It can literally do anything. Suppose there's probably gonna be a huge event around this time, and I would have got uh stopped out here. All right, say for instance, Trump said something right now. We could have went lower with a huge ass candle. So always make sure to take partials because partials does pay you. All right, partial does pay you, dumbass. All right, I'm not saying this to those who do take partials, but there are people who doesn't like to take partial. They say partials is bullshit, bro. Fuck you, man. If you're not taking partials, you don't even know what you're doing, bro. All right, I don't give a fuck who thinks what. But let's get back into this, bro. I don't want to waste my time on that. So I took a partial right above this high right here. When we entered this high, I couldn't take partial around here because I didn't have limit order above that high. So I waited for price to sweep that high, and I took off 5 minutes right there. And I don't know what the fuck happened. One mini got, you can see, one mini got uh out of the position around here. I don't know. That was supposedly a glitch. So disregarding that, bro, market pretty much went to my target, and I have my limit order there and exited it perfectly. So almost 126 points, risking 10 points. So that's almost like 12 hour, bro. And yeah, pretty much that was the trade, and I'll label some more things on this chart, and you'll see. All right, so this IFVG here, this CB right here, acted as support. Once we broke through that, price traded down to the midpoint or consequent encroachment of the gap, supported it, and went for those highs. All right, and this high right here, you can use this candle as your breaker block. We did took support off of that as well, and we also had this BC right here where price also dipped and pushed higher. So pretty much that was a nice trade. We took a loss uh, yesterday, and it sucks, bro. But yeah, you have to just stick to your model, and yeah, man, whatever you're doing, just keep on doing without switching your strategies. If you're switching your strategies, you're never gonna make it. Um, it may hurt to hear this, but that's the truth, bro. That's the harsh reality of trading. If you're jumping over strategy to strategy, what the heck are you doing, bro? Just stick to one, bro, and refine it, or make it your own, and you will see you're gonna progress each day if you put in the work. So pick one, trade with it. And I want to show you one more thing. Look at that quadrant levels. All right, that 930 candles, that gap that's been created with that 930 candle. You respected that even here, and price went rated this high. So yeah, there's a new uh piece of information for you. I hope you take notes. If you do, great, brother. Congratulations, you're ahead of the 1%. I mean the 99%. So yeah, keep on grinding, dude. You'll make it. And one more thing I want to mention: Lucid is still um, giving massive discounts, bro. If you buy 3 uh, Pro Evals, you'll get free reset. And if you don't want to get that, you can use my code NEXTGEN to get 50% off for your first 2 purchase. And then afterwards, you'll get 40% discount for the first 5 and 30% for the rest of the account. So yeah, and they're pretty much doing very good job handling their whatever it is, bro. They're paying traders instantly, bro. I think Lucid is the currently Lucid and fuck dude. Currently Lucid is pretty much uh, dominating the futures prop, all right, future space. So yeah, make sure to check them. And yeah, man, I hope you learned something from this video, and if you did, give a thumbs up, sub up to the community. I'll see you guys on to the next one. Till then, be safe, take care of your health, your mental health, and peace out, man.